are you gonna quit making yourself feel better by spouting all this bullshit?
Michael Jordan, with all due respect, is kind of mentally ill. He's obsessed with winning to the point where he's an asshole. He'll tell you, like, you just don't want to win enough. And he's right. Like, you beat him at a game of pool, he won't fucking talk to you for weeks. I've met people like that before. They have to win at everything. They're just winners. They're obsessed with that goal of winning. Michael Jordan, with all due respect, is kind of mentally ill. He's obsessed with winning to the point where he's an asshole. He'll tell you, like, you just don't want to win enough. And he's right. Like, you beat him at a game of pool, he won't fucking talk to you for weeks. I've met people like that before. They have to win at everything. They're just winners. They're obsessed with that goal of winning. Michael Jordan, with all due respect, is kind of mentally ill. He's obsessed with winning to the point where he's an asshole. He'll tell you, like, you just don't want to win enough. And he's right. Like, you beat him at a...
But my husband is Korean. We met in college where I secretly majored in Korean studies. He thinks I just picked up basics, but I'm actually fluent. When we got engaged, his wealthy family invited me to Seoul for 2 weeks. They run a huge company and live in this massive house. From day one, they spoke Korean, assuming I couldn't understand. His mother told his sister I was a gold digger who trapped her son. His father said I looked cheap and probably went other men. His grandmother was the worst though. She described in detail how she breaks us up by introducing him to the daughter of their business partner, who was prettier and richer. I recorded everything on my phone, pretending to check. The breaking point came at a fancy family dinner with 30 relatives. His mother stood up and announced in Korean that after the wedding, they'd make sure I signed papers giving us any claim to family money, and they'd convince my husband to divorce me within a year. Everyone laughed and agreed. I stood up, smiled, and gave a toast in perfect Korean, thanking them for showing me exactly who they are. I played the recording for everyone, including one where his mom admitted to stealing money from the company to fund her shopping. My husband was devastated but stood by me. We left that night and haven't spoken since. They begged him to come back, but he says anyone who disrespects his wife is dead to him. His mother still sends apology letters. I return them unopened. Karma is beautiful when it speaks your language. But my husband is Korean.
Dad. Hey, why do we always play drinking games with a guy fighting?
Complicated with drunk always. Not me. I'm great. I think we should go do another. Oh, so chunky.
Oh, watch it. Hey, you watch it. No.
Easy, Grog. We don't waste our time on talk. Remember? Oi, Heaven King. Another round for Vox Machina, the greatest band of mercenaries in all the realm.
The Greens. I heard you couldn't even rescue a cow from a burning farm. Vox Machina. What a joke. That's rolling.
What do you mean a game that didn't update for 5 whole years just blew up today with one update? So there's this game that is called Prison Life, the game where OGs would sit and play for hours straight. But then, the developer decided to
Turn this into...
Get out my head. No say.
He got hit.
If you're working towards that silver play button,
I just wanna rewind. I haven't seen you in a
More insane card ideas that would break Clash Royale. Kicking off our list is the Barbarian King. This one would be a champion and could work as a replacement for the Bar Pump. His ability would spawn an army of barbarians around him and maybe also a rage spell. Next is the Lava Pump card. Fun fact, this one was actually originally meant to be added to the game and it was going to cost 0 elixir. Of course, this idea was scrapped after Supercell realized how broken this would be for cycle deck players. Next we have the Igloo building. It's just a building that spawns ice spirits. The next card is a building that's already in Clash of Clans. It is of course the air defense and it would only target air troops. Subscribe for a 5-star lucky chest.
Friends, is it true that if you cut the paper in this way, a spider-like design will be formed on the paper? But this guy did not believe this video at all. Then this guy brings a paper and starts cutting the paper in the same way, but now it remains to be seen whether after cutting the paper, a spider-like design comes out or not, but before seeing it. On one side, there is
Guys, things are getting serious. Okay, quick recap. Remember Lily? The girl who called me Singer Boy after the talent show and hugged me like a Disney ending? Yeah, her. So today I walk into school, half awake, still thinking about that hug. And boom, she's right there, standing by my locker. My heart straight up glitched. She looks at me and goes, "You owe me coffee for that walk." Bro, my brain blue screen. Somehow I managed to smile and say, "Only if you promise not to roast my singing again." She laughs and says, "Deal." Fast forward a few hours. We're sitting in this tiny cafe after school. She's got chocolate with extra marshmallows. And we're pretending to like coffee that tastes like burnt homework. We're talking, laughing, and she keeps looking at me with that same smile. Ruins my concentration every time. And out of nowhere she goes,
You know, people keep asking if we're dating.
I almost dropped my cup. Before I could even respond, she leans closer and whispers,
Maybe we should give them something to talk about.
"Bro, I swear I'm soul in my body." Then she grabs a napkin, writes something on it, slides it across the table, and just walks out. I look down and it says, "Meet me at the bleachers, 5 p.m. Guys, I don't know what's about to happen. Is this a date, a prank, confession? Or am I about to experience the most dramatic plot twist of my life? I'll let you know tomorrow. If I survive. Guys, if you saw my last video, you already know. The popular girls at school found my... Guys, it actually happened. Okay, quick recap. Remember how Lily gave me that napkin that said, "Meet me at the bleachers, 5 p.m.? Yeah, that one. So I show up after class, heart racing like I just ran a marathon, trying to act chill but literally dying in sun. Field empty, sun setting, and then I see, sitting on the top row, hair glowing in the sunlight like something straight out of a Netflix romance. I walk up, pretending to know about the cat out, and she smiles like she's gonna wait. For a few seconds, it's just quiet. Then she goes, "Finger pants, shut up." I say, "You said it like I had a choice." She laughs too, that same laugh that ruins me every time. Then it gets quiet again, but the good kind of quiet. She looks at me and goes,
You know, you want to talk to.
my brain short circuits. I try to respond, but end up saying something dumb like, "Thanks, I practiced." He just, "Guys, it actually happened." Okay, quick recap. Remember, guys, if you saw my last video, you already know. The popular girls at school found my Roblox channel and made it their personal Netflix comedy special. They even gave me a t-shirt with my own logo, asking me to sign it, like I'm doing a meet and greet at Walmart. But after that video went viral, things got real weird. Now everyone's watching it at school, teachers included. And those same girls who roasted me, suddenly they're like,
OMG, I've always supported you.
"Girl, you supported fully." Guys, it actually... Bro, the popular girls at my school found my Roblox channel, and apparently that's their new personality. Ever since then, my life's this. That's my hard code. They need people. I get that hard time. Well, every school, I had one popular girl who acts like she's the main character in a Netflix teen drama that got canceled after her action. So what? Well, actually, I'm making YouTube videos. I'll spend 4 hours editing, putting clips, syncing music, and actually watching the
That's about Super Champion Saquon Barkley. Saquon's 3,504 rushing yards broke the record for most rushing yards in a season, including the playoffs. Saquon not only won 2 MVP awards this year, but was also named Slime Time's MVP of MVPs for the 2024 season. Did you know Damien has 2 weapons? This would be on his hands.
Stop it.
I still got these. Yeah, this is good.
3 dates will happen, whether you like it or not.
That's it?
That's right. Why? What? The school's expensive. I had to cut costs someplace.
What are you supposed to be? Homeless?
You got some hard rock bet. You almost dropped it.
Don't say that, man. You said that hard rock bet have big promos every day. Use it to counter Mega Knight with every elixir. Topping off on one, the evil skeletons take it down pretty easily. For 2 elixir, drop an Ice Spirit and skeletons in the right timing and placement. And will not only stop the Mega Knight, but also activate your King Tower. For 3 elixir, a single fisherman can throw the Mega Knight in, also activating the King Tower. 4 elixir, there's a Goblin Cage right here. For 5 elixir, just surround the Mega Knight with Barbarians and they should be able to take it down. For 6 elixir, the Barbarians take massive single target damage and easily melt through the Mega Knight. For 7 elixir, drop Land Abuse in a way that at least 4 surrounded lock onto it. For 8 elixir, use a Mary Polka, and lastly 9 elixir, unleash the Queen Musketeers. Subscribe for a 5-star love.
Hard Rock Bet has new promos every day.
Oh, cool. No worries. A lot of good daily promos, actually.
I know, I heard my name.
Bet $5 and get 150 in bonus bets if you win.
Hey, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling y'all why I'm not in the NFL. This is easily one of the most commented things on all of my videos, so today I figured I'd come on here and tell my story. Kicking for me actually started in 5th grade when we could first play tackle football, and the coach asked if someone could kick the ball, and I grew up playing soccer, so I kind of just started doing it, and it just happened naturally, and then fast forward all the way through high school, I was still kicking. I was also playing football, basketball, and track. And the funny thing is when I was playing football in high school, kicking wasn't even my main thing. Playing receiver was. If I was going to sign to play college football, I was going to sign to play receiver. Now, I was decent in high school, but I was still a 0-star recruit. I wasn't getting any looks like that, and honestly, I was really short in high school. My freshman year, I was 5'5". I only had 14 catches my senior year, but for 5 touchdowns, I mean, that's like 38% of the catches went for touchdowns, so that's pretty good. It was pretty good. We ran the ball because we were up on teams, so I didn't really get looked at too much, but hey, I was kicking the ball. By the end of senior year, I had a couple football offers, a couple basketball offers, and actually for track as well. Nothing super big, just kind of an NAI thing. Y'all think I probably took the football offer, but I actually took the basketball and track offer to do basketball and track in college, which obviously some of y'all know that didn't really end up working out, so I ended up going to school at the University of Montana for 3 years, which was kind of a crazy time for me because I'd always done sports my entire life, but at this point, I was literally just going to school. I wasn't playing sport, nothing. I was actually a practice player for the girls basketball team, but that's a whole different story. Now, while I was there, I was trying to walk on to different football teams, different basketball teams, but nothing ever really panned out. Then 2020 came around, and it was kind of weird because at the time I was super introverted. I hated being in front of a camera, which obviously is super ironic because I'm in front of y'all talking right now, but I started posting on TikTok. So I was making videos for a little bit, nothing was really happening like crazy, but then I ended up making the video that a lot of y'all ended up seeing, which was me reaching out to Detroit. Obviously y'all know D, but I ended up flying down and making a video with D on his channel, which was kind of crazy because I went from like not even posting videos to posting a little bit, and then I was on D's channel just like this. It was definitely a cool experience, but I think the craziest thing that came from all of it is from that shoot, D actually ended up asking me to move down and work for him, which nobody had really gotten that opportunity at that time besides a couple people, so I obviously jumped on the opportunity. I basically put school on pause, dropped everything, moved to Arizona, and trying to learn as much as I could. In the process, right before I moved to Arizona, I ended up marrying my sister. It's obviously not super right. But anyways, I finished 3rd grade and down to Arizona, and I was helping you. I thought you helped school one-on-one, right in that life, and kind of coordinating stuff. I ended up working with D for about 6 months, and then I ended up I was filming, I was editing, I was kind of just doing the same kind of stuff right here. One day when I was working with David, I kind of got the thought, I was talking with David, y'all know David, obviously, he's been filming my videos, the owner of the crowd, and we were having a conversation, like, why don't I go try and play college football? So I I picked up the phone, I called the University of Montana, they somehow picked up, and I ended up getting trial. They blown up the trial, and ended up responding. But, you know, all of that stuff happened to me here in one random college. Like, I can go back and play college football, and it worked out. That one I had to move back up to Montana, but I got to play college football and get tickets that I still want to football. We got season tickets to watch the Christian Stadium, so obviously I go and watch a lot of Christian games, so it's cool to be able to be down on that field. I'm not just being lie to y'all, so I wasn't really that good at kicking at the time. Coming up from surgery, I haven't kicked a ball in the game in 4 or 5 years at this point. Honestly, I probably wasn't ready to play college football at that level. Like, maybe I was the level of a freshman, but I was going into my senior year. When they brought in the 6-year training now, it was pretty obvious that they were going to go into it. So I got to my senior, I just stopped posting videos. During fall camp, I would literally go to practice all day, every day, and record 7 videos on our office, so I could still post every day. It was definitely new. Some of the coaches didn't like that I was on social media, and I probably kept repeating some stuff that was said. One of them even said it was way more colorful way than social media was a waste of my time. Just for his trust. For me, football time was going to just football. I got free time back when I was able to play video. So I definitely didn't play as much as I wanted to, but still I got to play for a college football team that went to the quarterfinals and ended up losing out in that quarterfinal game. That was it. That was basically my season. I didn't get much opportunity, obviously, as I was like when I was playing there, but like I said, I wasn't really at that skill level to be at that position. Like, I didn't get far at the time, but the ball flight wasn't pretty, it wasn't as accurate. From there, I got to compete at my pro day, which obviously you guys probably listened to me do my vertical and my 40, and then obviously I got to kick in front of a jazz. That's my first time ever kicking in front of somebody from an NFL personnel. It was definitely a good experience, but it also kind of proved to me that like I needed to put the work in if I wanted to get to the next level. After not getting any calls or any workouts from my pro day, I ended up going all in on social media. I was back to Arizona, David and I started filming banging videos with Yall obviously. It wasn't always a village.
So, Mom, are y'all going to the beach? Yeah.
Teacher thought I was faking an injury, so I ended up in surgery. When I was in 10th grade, I got stuck with Coach Brennan for PE, and everyone...
My life! Oh, no way! I actually got him! Why not? Hey, well, that's a boy! What?
Who is this guy? Why is our owner want to move to the top? Who are you? Oh, well, I'm Bobby Elephant, the best restaurant in the game. Look how much I've already generated being here for like 30 seconds. Hey, we're cousins, right? We're cousins. Well,
Come with me. You're getting kidnapped.
Is he a right man? Yeah.
Again. Why is this AI so hard to beat?
I'm.
I wish I could sleep, but then my stupid ADHD kicks in, and well, it's basically one sheep, two sheep, cow, turtle, duck, old MacDonald had a farm.
And by you. Don't. They say if you play this song.
My sport teacher thought I was faking an injury.
You know what moving is?
I think that's a leap.
Eminem ist wirklich eine der krassesten Disziplinen.
What is what's on your playlist that no one expects you to listen to?
Hold on, let me pull it up. This is my song.
Who is the best rapper right now?
Let me take your chin up back. She wanna look at me.
What is what's on your playlist that no one expects you to listen to?
Hold on, let me pull it up. This is my song.
If we guess your phone battery percent, you're out. Impossible edition. Here we go. If your phone battery's at 11%, you're out.
If it's at 14, you're out.
If it's at 19%, you're out. But don't worry, double tap the screen now for some extra luck. It's about to get really hard. Here we go. When you press and hold down the comment buttons.
1, 2, 3, and to the 4. One, 2, 3, and to the 4. Come on, hero. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. News flash. Run away.
He just told me that Ryan passed away. When I heard those words right there, just started breaking. He just told me that Ryan passed away. When I heard those words right there, just started breaking down.
PJ McCarthy and Lyle Keeler have been playing ball together since they were 7 years old.
After losing his best friend right before the game, he was completely shattered. But despite all the pain and suffering, he's about to honor him in the most incredible way possible.
I just wanted to write his jersey number 47 on my hand because that was just reminded me that this game was for him.
And pressure as he throws and completes it on the run. Roman Wilson down the side. And a 47-yard touchdown. A 47-yard touchdown. Think about it.
That's my God, I don't know what it is. He just told me that.
Who are you?
But everyone calls me That's what I said. We'll work on it. What your dog's like, dynamite. Like he's so wise, people work together.
I never had a
Mom, I don't think I'm gonna go to college. At least not right after high school. Maybe the military or trade school. Well, that's new. What got you to this decision? Like, what you thought about this year? Well, I don't know what I want to do. I'll only be 18, and it just seems silly to rack up a whole bunch of debt for a degree that I may or may not need or use. I mean, that is so enlightened and honestly validating. You've been hearing me this whole time. It's not fair that we ask kids whose brains aren't even fully developed to decide what they want to do with the rest of their life.
Even after Twilight became the princess of friendship, she was still the worst friend. Ever since she moved to Ponyville, she forgot to keep in touch with her friends in Canterlot. Even after becoming the princess of friendship, there wasn't a single photo of her old friends on the wall. Through Spike's words, Twilight realized the mistake she made with her friends, so she came to the Canterlot library, but the place remained exactly as it was when she left. With help from the friendship map, she found Minuet. Surprisingly, things didn't feel distant between them. Minuet even wanted to take a long overdue photo with Twilight. She decided to host a reunion for Twilight and her old friends. It turned out they were afraid that since Twilight became a princess, she would be too busy and didn't want to disturb her. Their laughter filled Twilight with guilt. She visited the place where she used to study, and it felt like their friendship was still alive there. That's when she noticed Moon Dancer was missing from the reunion. They went to find Moon Dancer, but she seemed distant and cold. They brought Moon Dancer to a new party, and Twilight finally remembered that she had, even after Twilight...
You sure you want to listen? I'm just thinking about my mom today. You know, she passed away not too long ago. And, you know, I miss her. That's okay. Say sorry. Kind of a kid.
A strong man bends a thick iron rod in front of a crowd. Everyone is amazed, but then a little boy steps forward and bends the same rod effortlessly as if it were a toy. The crowd.
Tall.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. All that. Oh, I see.
No. I'm Jane.
No. I'm Jane.
No. Jane. Tarzan. Jane.
Jane.
Exactly. Clay. It's true. Please, can you take me to my camp? Yes, Clayton. Wonderful. Can't we go?
Tall.
You get the key.
This is the magic butterfly, a wired contraption that's meant to supposedly fly, and here's how it works. So this contraption is a mixture of paper mache, wire, and rubber band, and if you twist the wings of this butterfly about 40 times, you'll see this rubber band become rapidly twisted, meaning you're ready to go. Now just simply find a book or a card, but preferably something that can maintain the posture of the butterfly. Now just simply open the book, and voila, we have liftoff. And yes, we did attempt to let it fly from our hands, and it was still surprisingly successful. This is the magic butterfly, a wire...
You can help by clearing this mess up. Okay, you clean up your arm. Then go to do hers when she gets back.
Yes, thank you. I'll give you one dog's ticket for each. Yeah, I know. Just your side.
This might be the cutest and funniest traffic stop ever.
Hello, do you guys know why I put you over today? What are you, a bunch of wise guys? We ain't y'all buckled up. You see your driver's license.
These kids clearly have a great father taking care of them. This might be the cutest and funniest traffic stop ever.
Hello, you guys know why I put you over today? What are you, bunch of wise guys? We ain't y'all buckled up. You see your driver's license.
3, 2, 1,
Go! It's mom versus daughter in the speed tic-tac-toe with ducks challenge. Who's gonna win? Alright? Oh, you forgot your duck! That's what she got in her. You forgot your duck! Don't never forget your duck. Mommy's thinking she doesn't. Go!
Why doesn't the bag leak? When we poke the bag with a long needle, the hole is exactly the size of the needle. The plastic squeezes tightly around.
You can have the table if you spend an entire day in the library.
You're on. Huh? Who killed the music? Hey, give me back my speaker! Why'd you want our speaker?
I am autistic, and loudness bothers me. But a creepover sounds fun, and this time, we'll do it quietly.
Yeah, we will!
Starting now.
We have to stop the bookworm. If we don't, it'll destroy the library.
I can stop the bookworm. And to do it, I need you to go.
We couldn't just leave you with that.
Sometimes I need my friends to give me quiet space. Is it okay if I take a look at your dreams?
We're heading to the library, Twilight. Yeah, it's not about where you sit, it's who you're sitting with.
So, what do you want?
Anastasia, what are you doing here? Don't give up so fast. What would you know? You're beautiful. It's always been easy with you.
Easy? It's not how I remember it.
Look, Anastasia, you just need a little help, that's all. If I weren't so clumsy and plain.
Listen, why don't you come back to the castle? We'll clean you up, and then we'll get you two together.
But Mother forbids it. She thinks he's beneath me.
And I think she's wrong. Peter's terrific. And he cooks, too.
What is 9? Last saber.
About us, please.
First question. You identified 5 planets with it. First question. You identified 5 planets.
Why isn't my phone?
you'll get a dragon or sweet baby. No! Whoever names a superhero with more than 9 letters will become admin. Really? Yes, because the mean fruit is the only one with 9 letters. Stop right there. What's your favorite superhero?
Flash, because I'm fast like it.
When he sees a burger, he really is fast. This superhero has 5 letters, so you can explain.
I should...
I won't ask again. What's your favorite superhero? Batman, you don't show your face. This superhero has 6 letters. Bumble, better not go outside at night. Tell the truth. What's your favorite superhero?
Because I'm smart.
Wow, Tony Stark, your superhero has 7 letters. So shooting. Looks like no one's becoming admin. Wait, what?
My favorite superhero can fly super high, just like my exclusive airplane in Minecraft with the QR code mod.
And what's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
9 letters? Like if bacon deserves a mean fruit. Don't lie to me. What's your favorite superhero? Hulk. The superhero has 4 letters, so you'll get a dragon? No! Whoever names a superhero with more than 9 letters will become admin.
Really?
Yes, because the mean fruit is the only one with 9 letters.
I need a costume for my plan.
Stop right there. What's your favorite superhero?
Flash, because I'm fast like it.
When he sees a burger, he really is fast. This superhero has 5 letters, so you'll get a flame.
I should melt.
Ew, Dashman, what is that smell coming from your room?
Our baby dragon is here in classic splash art is back.
Oh wow, someone must have left him. Yeah, you can play with him. Leave him there, honey. His owner might come back for him. Maybe his owner came back for him. That's a good thing, sweetheart. Ken, ready or not, here I come.
So we all thought it would be fun when Rory said he'd go out with Georgia. So we all thought it would be fun when Rory said he'd go out with Georgia.
No, we didn't all think it was fun. Deborah Jo.
The A Word, written and illustrated by me. I don't know why this book is called The A Word. This book is actually about bass. That's it. Absolutely nothing else. Fishing is so much fun. I love to catch bass. All kinds of bass. Smart bass. Hairy bass. Wild bass. Wise bass. When I go fishing, I bring my lucky bass hat. I can wear it forwards or bass backwards. If I catch one, I kiss my bass. If I hear a funny joke, sometimes I laugh my bass off. Other times the hook is stuck, so I pull it out of my bass. When it's cold, I go ice fishing, and I make a bass hole. I ask my dad which bass is bigger. You can bet your bass. When I'm done fishing, I haul bass back home. The A Word, written and illustrated by me.
One masculine and one feminine.
Let me show you how Mr. Consistent's cousin got his GLD. His name is Madden Williams. He's class of 2026. Probably one of the best wide receivers in 707 right now. The first play on day 1, he said, I'm about to score right now. I said, oh, bet. But look who he's going against. I just seen the Tunny. I wasn't thinking nothing yet. What? I'm not thinking anything crazy. It wasn't until day 2 he's catching slants, drags. Yeah, I'm number 7. It was any pass. See, if it was going towards number 7, it was automatic 7 points. He's running full speed. Look at the body control. Stop, turn, guy. Other receivers would have been like, bro, give me a better ball. Those passes, you're not sure he's going to get them. He's going to get them. Then it make it worse. This quarterback's throwing the only way he can get it. Fuck. But he thought for sure that was incomplete. That's a ton. You run a step for step with him and hold his arm. Caught the ball on the team. Now we in a championship game. First play of the game. Slap Casper's ass. Heck, no. First play of the second drive. Y'all making no defensive adjustments for man, can do it again. Get that on the solid and say, put my soda on it, okay? What? Let me show you how Mr. Consistent's cousin got his G.
Back in middle school, me and my friends actually made our own secret.
Mama, can you make me the pretzel?
Language to pass notes. At first, we tried
Can you make me that pretzel?
They couldn't read it quick, but then we realized if our notebooks ever got confiscated, it would still be easy to figure out. So we went full spy mode. We created a whole alphabet, gave each letter its own symbol, and memorized it. Suddenly, we could write full conversations in class, and no one had a clue what we were saying. By high school, we didn't really use it anymore, but I still had all the symbols memorized. One day, I was in class journaling about a crush in the back of my notebook. I wasn't disrupting anyone, but my teacher noticed how into it I was and decided to call me out. He goes, "What are you writing a book over there?" Clearly. Back in middle school, me and my friends actually made our own secret language to pass.
This is the best in the brain rot spawner.
Run from any time, trying to find love from a woman that would love me. Left my side, don't run from any time, trying to get away from the things I'm afraid of and everything inside.
Why are you giving advice to me if I already did it? I said, don't shut your empty your mouth. Okay, just give me a minute. Been on my grind, using my time, focused on mine. I'm out of my business. How am I killing? I'm on these rap songs, but I look like I play tennis. Serving them up, it's hit after hit. I'm on my project, federal shit. Just give me a chance. I bet I won't miss. Keep everything real, no editing this. I put a whole lot of effort in this. Ain't a whole lot of people that's better than this. To the game, I'm a real staple. The goal now is to get them convinced.
Okay, this.
Just one.
Why are you giving advice to
Just
me?
one.
I already did it.
I found out what really happens to people who ask too many questions in my family. Growing up, I always thought my family was just really private. You know how some families share everything at dinner and others barely talk? We were the second type, but it wasn't until my cousin Danny went missing that I started to realize our family's version of private was something else entirely. Danny was the kind of guy who asked questions about everything. Why did Great Uncle Vincent really move to Florida? What happened to the money from Grandpa's life insurance? Why did we never visit Mom's side of the family anymore? At every family gathering, Danny would corner someone with his theories and observations, trying to piece together our family's history like some amateur detective. The adults always brushed him off with nervous laughs and quick subject changes. Danny's always been too curious for his own good, they'd say, ruffling his hair, but there was something in their eyes when they said it, something that looked almost like fear. When Danny turned 25, he started getting really serious about genealogy research. He'd show up to Sunday dinners with printouts from ancestry websites and old newspaper clippings he'd found at the library. He was obsessed with filling in the gaps in our family tree, especially the relatives who seemed to just disappear from records around the 1980s. My parents and aunts would get visibly uncomfortable whenever Danny pulled out his research folders. They'd start clearing dishes earlier than usual, or suddenly remember important phone calls they had to make. Uncle Ray would always change the subject to sports or work, but Danny never took the hint. He just kept digging. The last time I saw Danny was at my grandmother's 85th birthday party in March. He pulled me aside in the kitchen and showed me something that made my blood run cold. It was a death certificate for someone named Daniel Kovac, born the same year as Danny, who had died in a car accident 3 states away. "Look at this," Danny whispered, his hands shaking as he held the paper. Same first name, same birth year, same month. And get this, the guy died 2 weeks after filing a missing person report for his own family member. He explained that he'd been tracking similar patterns for months. People with names similar to questioning family members, all dying in accidents or disappearing right after they started investigating family mysteries. Danny thought someone was creating fake death certificates to cover up something bigger. I told him he was getting paranoid, that it was just a weird coincidence. But Danny grabbed my arm and said he'd found evidence that our family wasn't who we thought we were, that our last name wasn't even real, and everyone had been living under false identities since before we were born. He said he was going to confront Dad about it the next day. That was on a Sunday. By Wednesday, Danny was gone. His apartment was cleaned out, his car was missing, and his job said he'd called in his resignation. Just like that, my cousin who asked too many questions had vanished. The family's reaction was what really unsettled me. Instead of panic or concern, there was this collective sigh of relief. Danny was always talking about moving somewhere new, Aunt Linda said at the dinner table. Good for him for finally doing it. But I'd known Danny my whole life, and he'd never mentioned wanting to move anywhere. He was saving up for a down payment on a house 3 blocks from his mom. Something was wrong, but when I tried to bring it up, the conversation would die instantly. I started paying closer attention to family conversations after that. How certain topics would create uncomfortable silences. How questions about our history would get deflected with jokes or distractions. How some relatives I remembered from childhood were never mentioned anymore, like they'd been erased from our family's memory. My dad noticed me getting curious about the same things Danny had been interested in. He pulled me aside after dinner one night and said something that still gives me chills. "Son, some families have secrets that are better left buried." Danny forgot that, and now he's paying the price for being too smart for his own good. When I asked what he meant by paying the price, Dad's face went completely blank. He said Danny was fine, just living his new life somewhere else, but he wouldn't look me in the eyes when he said it. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about all the relatives who'd supposedly moved away over the years. Cousin Michael, who asked too many questions about Grandpa's military service. Aunt Ruth, who wouldn't stop digging into Mom's first marriage. Uncle Frank, who kept pushing for details about the family business. All of them had supposedly relocated for jobs or relationships, but...
Which katana is the sharpest? Level 1, paper sword. Here we go. This thing's a joke. Level 2, bow. Hi. Well, that didn't work. Level 3, cardboard sword. I have a good feeling about this one. Yeah!
Next, level 4, glass sword. Here goes nothing. You it broke. Level 5, metal sword. This has to work. Huh? Guys, it didn't even go all the way through. Level 6, tape sword. If this slices all the way through the watermelon, you have to subscribe. Huh? It's your Christmas present, and if you don't want it, I'ma eat it. Hey, happy birthday. Got you a slightly used pair of New Balances. I'm so proud of you for graduating, and your mom and I got you this new iPhone. Yes, sir. I'll get those reports to you right away. You passed your midterm? Pack your bags. We're going to Italy. Guess who's getting a Porsche? Now that you have your driver's license, you can't be seen driving a Mercedes. That's class. I am so proud of you for getting a job at the company I own. As a gift, I got you this original Picasso for your new penthouse. Honey, I am so proud of you for passing your initiation. We just released 8 horses in the woods ready for you to go hunt. Good luck.
Hey, don't overthink it. For 1, smoke. 2, listen up. Bust down, bust down. I want to see bust down, baby. Bust down, bust down. I want to see bust down.
When I hit 100K, don't say you were here before 100K because I will know who was. When I hit 100K, don't say you were here before 100K because I will know who was. When I hit 100K, don't say you were here before 100K because I will know who was.
And I'm back on my grind. A psychic in my lifeline, told me in my lifetime. Money will help right up.
For a couple minutes. Why? Don't move and don't leave the water no matter what. We need to clear it and evacuate everyone else, but you need to stay. What's in the water? My voice came out shaky. He didn't answer. Instead, he raised his whistle and blew 3 sharp blasts that echoed across the pool area. Everyone out of the pool immediately. This is not a drill. Families started rushing toward the ladders and stairs in a chaotic scramble. Kids were crying and parents pulled them out, water splashing everywhere. The shallow end emptied in seconds as people grabbed their belongings and ran. I wanted to join them, but I was stuck floating in 12 feet of water trying not to move. Hold still. The lifeguard kept his eyes locked on the water around me. I was trying my best, but my arms were already getting tired from the felt colder. Some families had stopped at the fence instead of leaving completely. A few called out encouragement, telling me to relax and breathe and stay as still as possible. Others had their phones out recording whatever was happening. I could see the little red lights pointing at me from multiple angles. 3 other lifeguards appeared with long-handled nets used for cleaning debris. They spread out around different parts of the pool, moving slowly and carefully. The one nearest to me had the net raised, ready to strike at something. Their faces were all focused on the water like they were hunting. My breathing quickened despite trying to stay calm. Something was in the pool with me, something dangerous enough to evacuate everyone else, but keep me frozen in place. The lifeguards crept along the edges, scanning every inch of water. One of the lifeguards near the diving board suddenly plunged his net into the water. He struggled with something heavy, pulling and twisting the pole. The other guards rushed over to help, leaving me unwatched for terrifying seconds. Together they hauled up their catch, and my blood went cold. An alligator thrashed in the net, not huge, but big enough that maybe 4 feet. Its tail whipped back and forth as they struggled to control it. The crowd at the fence gasped, and more phones came out. Someone called animal control while the guards carefully carried the netted gator toward the pool house. But the lifeguard assigned to me didn't relax. He kept scanning the water around me with the same intensity. That's when I understood. If there was one, there might be more. Can I get out now? My voice cracked with fear. Not yet. Stay still. He pointed to something in the deep end. A dark shadow moved along the bottom, slow and purposeful, much bigger than the one they'd caught. The guards saw it too. They all shifted positions, trying to get an angle with their nets, but it was too deep, too far from the edges. It's circling under her, one of them said quietly. My whole body trembled, sending ripples across the surface. The shadow continued its lazy patrol of the deep end, sometimes closer to the surface where I could make out its prehistoric shape, sometimes deeper where it became just a dark blur against the blue. Then someone in the tub screamed, "There's another one in the shallow end!" All heads turned to see a smaller gator that had been hiding near the steps. It must have been there the whole time while families evacuated right past it. One lifeguard ran over with his net, while the others stayed focused on the one beneath me. Animal control arrived in a van pulling onto the pool gate. 2 officers in heavy gloves and protective gear came in with specialized equipment. They took over netting the shallow end gator while assessing the situation with the larger one. How big is the one under gator while assessing the situation with the larger one? How big is the one under her? The officer asked. 6 feet at least. Station 7. The lifeguards briefed with Liz. They discussed options. The life floated helplessly above the predator. They couldn't net it for me.
be like in the hospital, you have just a big old Lambo wall right at the top. Now we don't practice. You gotta learn through experience. Once you get that first touchdown, you just gotta make it work.
What is your the B word? I mean, it's a story about my favorite bench, and that's all that the story is about. Just a bench, absolutely nothing else. Here it is, just sitting here, benching. It was gone for a while. Bench is back. When I get tired and need to sit down, I just say, bench please. There's a hot dog stand right next to the bench. You better have my money. There's a small one right next to it too. It looks like a son of a bench. When the sun shines on it, it becomes a hot bench. When a bird poops on it, it becomes a dirty bench. And if you hit it with your hand, bench slides. Just remember to slow down and enjoy it. Life's a bench. Soak it in.
Incredible brand sneakers with small and imperceptible defects. Free for you. Spin the wheel, enter your...
Can you guess how many drops?
Boys up, pretty cool. Pretty,